Hey guys, Sunstreaker Wozza here. Welcome back to another Wednesday stream where, yes, today we're going to be covering the newsletter, talking a bit about the new combiners coming. You know, the cat's out the bag, but just saying that, I did say this was coming a long time ago. So yeah, we talk a bit about the new combiners. Can't go into too much detail because they're not out yet, but we will be talking a bit about that. Obviously going through the newsletter, talk about this week's event, and then we're going to be talking about pathing because I've touched upon it on my last two streams where I was talking about pathing the Titan bases to make it harder to get through, and I've had a lot of positive feedback from that, so appreciate everyone that's watched that and give me some feedback saying, thanks Wozza, appreciate the help, this is why this channel was created, this is why we do these things, sort of help players get to levels that they maybe couldn't without that advice, and giving people the advice that the top guys sort of take for granted maybe, and spreading their wealth, so to speak. So yeah, we'll be touching a bit more upon pathing and how to sort of path bases. We'll be doing some attacks to get some Titan XP, putting my points in, and then we're going to be hitting Triptychon, and then we're going to try and get through that second Triptychon node. I know that some people have got through it, but I'm going to level my Titan up as much as I can before I get into that, and then we're going to try and take him on and see if we can beat him live. I'm not very optimistic, I'm not going to lie. Like 1 in 20 people are getting through it, maybe less. But hey, we're going to have a go, aren't we? We're going to try. We've got to try these things. But yeah, it's live, so anything can happen. Let's hit it. So yeah, I want to say a big shout out first to my brother from another mother, Grind Time. It was his birthday yesterday, I think it was. Basically, I hit Grind Time up occasionally when we're not too, hectic in our lifestyles, and just say, how's the fancy bit of a chat, a bit of a catch up, how's it going? And yeah, I hit him up last night, and he's like, I can't talk tonight. I'm going out with my friends for my birthday. So yes, happy birthday, Grind Time. I hope it was a good one, bud. I hope you're not too hungover today, because we all know Grind Time likes a bit of a drink, don't we? Yeah, so let's see a few hellos, and let's see who we've got in the chat. So Chris Lewis was first, also one of our members. Thanks for joining, bud. Don't forget, guys, all our platinum members are going into a draw in 2 weeks' time to get a $30 gift card. If you're a platinum member by then, that was a mouthful, then yes, you'll be put into the draw to win a $30 gift card. If you're not a platinum member, sadly you can't enter, but we'll be doing that live. We'll do that draw live. SG Samuel as well, thanks for joining, and yes, you are in that draw as well. Charlie Plays, how's it going? The Bull, William Wilkinson, William Edward Hackman, how's it going? Matt Poler, Lord Avix, obviously Grind Time. And yes, Grind Time, you do need to get that PC fixed ASAP. We've got Mike Berg in the chat as well, how's it going? Alpha Tryon, we've got Emil Mass, we've got Joseph Torillo. I still go into I do a song in my head. Jason Torillo, is it? Jason Torillo, that's the one. Yeah. I keep going to that song as soon as I hear that name. We've got Bricks Motion, we've got the Crusher 11 and Silverbolt, 2 of our mods. Thanks for joining the stream and helping me out. We've got anyone else? Ricky Lau as well. And I think we've caught everyone in the chat. So yeah, thanks to everyone for joining. Okay, cool. So let's go straight into the newsletter. Plenty to talk about today. Let's jump straight in. So, Barwick, Grana, Weep, Niddy Bong, we are into a new saga. And yes, I did ask the apes, are we going to have a 5-star event this, this saga to celebrate the release of the new 5 stars? No. No, we're not, sadly. But we'll talk about that a bit later on. There is some good events coming up, and we can talk about the run up to Christmas. Yay! What's your thoughts on Christmas? Do you like Christmas? Do you not like Christmas? I'm in two minds, because those that follow my channel know that I manage a bar. Busiest time of the year, a lot of idiots around, but I love Christmas for the kids and things like that, and like Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, Boxing Day with the family. I love that sort of time. Everything before it, that can go for me. Everything after it, that can go. Not too bothered. New Year's Eve, you get to a certain age, you're like, yeah, it's just New Year's Eve, and I find that the anticipation of New Year's Eve is more than what the actual night is. But anyway, I'm too old for that stuff. But yeah, looking forward to Christmas. Like I said, the actual Christmas dates. But yeah, but it's coming. Um, so the event is called First Point. So take part in this weekend's event to win up to 300 5-star shards, 2,500 4-star shards, 3,000 3-star shards, 10,000 premium shards, 1 G metal chip, 6 gold power cores, 5 combat premium chips, 6 times 500,000 troop XP, 1 WFC skin core, 20 million alloy, 20 million energon, 125,000 spark, 75,000 combiner spark, 70,000 combat spark, and a partridge in a pear tree. No partridge there. But yeah, it's not a bad event, super XP, but I'm not a big fan of it. I'm not gonna lie. I'll show you the thing, then I'll show you why. The normal event battle zones as usual, and the total as of prizes. So the problem I've got with this event is that 300 5-star shards is not that much. It's 2 dupes. Now we're getting 1,000, 1,000, 1,500 shards, 4-star shards per event, give or take. So you're gonna get 2 dupes a month just from collecting 4-star shards, pretty much. If you've got all the bots, then yeah. If you haven't got all the bots, then hopefully you will get new bots. But hopefully. But yeah, that's a conversation for another day, innit? Let's be honest. But yeah, you should be getting 2 dupes a month. So 300 5-star shards for 35,000 points. Now, for me to get 35,000 points, it probably cost me $40, I think. $40, $50. I don't know. It's not really worth it, really, for 35,000. I've not got many bots to level now. I mean, I've got Sea Spray that could go up half a level to max him out, but it's already decent enough. So, and so I'd rather save the spend for the leaderboard, get some more 5-star shards. I could go top 10 in leaderboard and get like 800 to 1,000 5-star shards, maybe. For the same, maybe double the effort, but you're getting 3 times as many shards. So, it's I'm getting a lot more stuff as well. And yeah, Ricky Lau's put as well. We've got bundles coming up for Black Friday, so there's that as well. So, there's a lot of big events coming up. So personally, I'm not going to spend in this event, and because I'm not spending, then I'm not getting the 5-star shards. So I'm probably looking about 15k that I can do. So 14,350 points, we get 100 5-star shards. I might get to that, maybe they're about, because I'm not getting to that point free to play really. Like I said, I work in a bar. I work a lot of weekends. I'll do about about 20 hours over the weekend out of the 3 days. So it takes like maybe a full day out the weekend. So I can only do maybe 2/3 of what most free to play players can do. So you're looking at about 20k or something like that. So that's maybe just out of stretch, maybe. But yeah, I could probably do 15k, which means I'm going to be short a few 4-star shards, short these. So, I just think 300. If they made this 600, I'd be tempted. 700, I'd be tempted to do 35k. I'd be like, yeah, that's a pretty good event. Yeah, it's not bad. I'll spend on that. But not an event where it's 305-star shards. And, let's be honest, because this is a sort of free to play region for me. So, $40 for 3 gold power cores. G metals will only do well. Now, really, let's be honest. 1 G metal, but the problem again, we talked about this in playtest, that it's 1 G metal core. But the problem is that there's so many that you usually don't get the one you want. Let's be honest. There's so many. If you want defense cores, how many bot cores is there? And defense cores. So you're talking 1 in 50 chance of getting the one that you want, and normally you need like 5 of them. So to get 5, you're gonna you need to open like 500 G metal cores probably. So although the G metal cores are brilliant maybe for lower players, for higher players, yeah, they are good if you look at it. If not, it's just fusing material, and most people have got maxed out cores anyway. So G metals are slowly losing their appeal. Spark, I've got plenty of. You get where I'm going. I don't want to be a bit of a grouch, but I just feel like they need to push them a bit more. Some of these events, especially the 5-star events. I've always said about dangling a carrot, and that's my sort of analogy. If the carrot's just in reach, people will reach for it, people will stretch for it, and people will try and get there. if the carrots are miles away, I'll just go, nah, it's too far. Don't worry about it. You need to dangle that carrot a bit more. But yeah, it's still a decent event. If you can play all weekend, we've got the time. If you can do 35k free to play, then yes, definitely. It's a great weekend event, but it's a lot to ask to give you a whole weekend. But yeah, maybe a $10 bundle will get you over the line. Maybe. Game updates and information. So, they're going to be doing a Discord giveaway to celebrate that the Discord Transformers Earth War servers become an official partner. I don't know what that means. I'm not gonna lie, but yay. But yeah, they're gonna do a celebration anyway and give away some 5-star shards and Discord chests and things like that on Friday the 19th. So that's this Friday. So make sure you're in the server and make sure you watch out for that. This weekend's bundle is going to be a combat bundle, a mixed combat bundle. I'd imagine the last two combats will be in there. So Dazzletron and I forget, but yeah, the last two combats will probably be in there. Definitely the most recent one anyway. And then a mixed combats. I'm not too sure who it is yet, but you know. Volcanicus and Predaking. Combiner bundle. Decimator bundle for special bundles. Monday is Architect and Researcher. And then for the weekend, is it? 23rd, 25th, is that Monday to Wednesday? Is it Tuesday, Thursday? Yeah, I think so. Is a G1 batch 7, basically. So Springer, Drift, Cup, Dust Up, or Astral Train Barricade. Then in the Vortex. Combiner bundle will be Superior and Devastator later in the week, and then the combat chips will be Red and Bomb Shock. In terms of the bundles, we've been talking a lot about bundles in playtests, saying that they need to sort of increase the value a bit. And I don't think the amount of crystals is right. Probably. I mean, the double value is good, and look out for that, and that's the way it's going right now, which is great. But we mean in terms of little things you get extra. No one buys a bundle and thinks, oh, should I buy this bundle? Oh, bot shards. Yes, I'm going to buy it. No one thinks that. No one. No one thinks, oh, should I buy this bundle? Vitality cores? Yes, I'll buy it. No. No. No one thinks that. No one ever thought that ever. No. And I said today that, in my team, all I use is prime cores, volatile mixture, enhanced ordnance, ray boosters. That is it, pretty much. I don't use squad cores, vitality cores, death pulse, even rejuvenates now, and all these sort of bundles. There's better cores out there, and they need to sort of up their game a bit and know what the consumer wants and know what the customers want, and it's better cores. I mean, if you're going to do an air bundle, put enhanced ordnance in there. If you're going to do a gunner bundle, put volatile mixture in there. These are the sort of cores that you want if you're going for them bots, because it couples with them. And that's what it's really look at. You need to look at the core selection better and the extra value that they get. You need to put spark in there and things like that. But I think they need to get rid of the bot shards. They need to, unless they're going to massively increase that, which I don't think so. Alpha Trials made a good point that G1 should be in there. G1 chips. If you're going to get a G1 batch like the one that's next week, then yeah, put some G1 cores in there. We talked about as well, if you buy cup crystals, you should only get cup in it, basically. I can't see that happening. I really can't. But what I did say was, why don't they do a special bundle? I mean, the problem with that, though, is that there's so many specials. But if they did a healer bundle, and you only get healers in it. So, like the combiner bundle. So, when you buy a defensor bundle, you only get defensor bots. You can't get anything else in them than the combiner bundles. Yes, you get less value per crystal because of that, but you got more chance of pulling said bot. So I kind of get it a bit, but let's make a healer bundle where it's only Wheeljack, Ratchet, and First Aid in there. Hey, maybe you could put Sandstorm and Hoist in there. Bots like that have some sort of healing element, maybe Drift. But make it a healing bundle so it's only them bots, so it hires your chance. Make a gunner bundle. You could only get gunners in that. That's it. So if you do pull a 4-star, you might want a 4-star Mirage, or a 4-star for Bravo, say. But hey, you might get a 4-star Warpath. But you guarantee the gunners. So you can think, right, well, I need a gunner in my team. That's a good bundle. So that's something else sort of talking about. And Silverbolt's put like ones from the joiner bundle. Yeah, similar to those. Yeah, they should make more bundles like that. So yeah, that's a very good point. Actually, I forgot they're actually in there. So yeah, I'll pass that on. But obviously not like the joiner bundle because that was ridiculous value. But yeah, like that, certain classes of bundles. I think that's the way forwards personally, and that's where we can add the value and giving people a bit more what they want. And we're never gonna get guarantees. We never are. The gotcha system, we never will. But if we can reduce that chance factor down a bit. Not increase drop rates. That's not going to happen, guys. But increasing that chance of getting a certain bot that you want because it's getting so wide and so varied now. It's getting really hard to get a certain bot every time. So anything we can sort of help with that, then that's sort of what we're talking about in playtesting. Anyway, community corner. So we've got what looks like I think some patchwork. I think looks all right. Of Soundwave, and then we've got a toy collection, and someone will have to tell me who that is. Cause I haven't got a clue who that is. That's obviously Beast Wars, Megs. That's Waspinator, and not a clue who that is. Nope, not a clue. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to look. But it looks like Ironhide, but Decepticon. So not a clue. I'm sure someone in the chat will know. Someone know a lot more Transformers than I do. If it's not G1, I don't know it. Okay, and then yes, like we said, it's week 1 out the saga. So week 1, individual totalizer with some 5-star shards this week. Week 2 is an alliance totalizer for combat premiums. 500k event. Pretty chilled. Number 3, week 3, Alliance Totalizer for a 4-star event. So I did ask in the Transformers Earth Wars stream, will we get a 4-star crystal for the new combiners? Now, the new combiners are in testing right now. I imagine they'll come out around that time. So have they changed their minds from the stream when they said, I don't think we'll do a 4-star event because there's only 3 bots? But I think maybe they might have changed their mind. Maybe not. Maybe it's just a 4-star. But I'm hoping that's a 4-star combiner bot event. 1 out of 3, you're guaranteed to get 1. I'm still missing Beast Wars Prowl out the 3. So hopefully I can pull Beast Wars Prowl out that crystal. If not, you know. And then week 4, we've got a Prime Core Shard event. Always decent for getting some good G metal because you can pick defense or bot. And I said this that they should give away Prime Core Shards in events a bit more, so you can choose at least defense or attack. But for whatever reason, they've got a massive thing where they don't like to give Prime Core Shards out unless it's a Prime Core event. And I think that the reason they do that is they don't want to take away from the Prime Core events. Because then we say, hang on, we've got the other week we had 4-star shards, we had 5-star shards, we had Spark and Prime Core Shards. And now this event is just Prime Core Shards. That's not really fair. I kind of get it, but make the Prime Core Shard event a bit smaller. Make the other one a bit bigger because there's more, but then add some more, a bit more into it. That's the person I would like to do it. Week 5, then is a leaderboard for the new bots. Not a clue who them new bots are. I promise you, I don't know yet. I imagine we'll get them in tested in a couple of weeks. And as soon as I can't say as soon as I know, you'll know, because that's not true. I'm not gonna lie. But I do give sort of hints here and there and little bits of clues. So watch out for that. But yeah, I'm hoping it's a G1 bot. Who's to know? We will see. And then obviously week 6 is a Christmas special, just a nice chilled 10k event. It's literally Christmas Eve to Boxing Day, so it's peak time. And I'm glad that it's done a 10k event. So it's like, and I believe that they're going to be doing some cool chests like they did at Halloween. Where you can win some little goodies, maybe some 5-star shards in there and some bundles in there as well with it. So that'd be pretty cool. And then week 1 over New Year will be another chilled out event, a 10k with 20k optional. From the 31st Defender, 31st December through to the 3rd of Jan. So yeah, a nice chilled out Christmas. And I can see, it was in the chat said, oh, Alf Tram put, did anyone get 4-star blur? I pulled 4-star blur. Someone said in the PsyOps chat, they said, listen, usually if you don't get it in the first day, you don't get it at all. And then I pulled it on the last day, so I posted saying, well, that's not true, is it? pulled it on the last day, and then the very last crystal I pulled, I got a dupe. I got a dupe blur, and I hate it. I really do. I hate it. I mean, obviously, I like the dupe, but I hate it because I think I'd have took any dupe at that point. I don't want a dupe blur. I'd have took a dupe silver though. Doesn't bother me. It's 180 shards, but I know there's people out there that really wanted the bot, and I feel a bit guilty really getting two. It's not really fair, you know. And yeah, I wish I could give that away to someone. I really did, because I know blur for someone else would be more beneficial than me just getting a dupe. So apologies guys, you know. Um, but yeah, it's a decent bot. Like I said, when I did my stream on it, I said to Dale, Dale, I was like, what the? Because they did the bot, I tested it, and I was like, yeah, he's just going to struggle health wise, and I don't understand the holo. And then they increase his health. That's literally the next day. It's like, cheers, Dale. Just done my exclusive, done my run through on what he's like, and then you up his health quite considerably as well. But you know, part of me, I'm not gonna lie, thinks it might be on the back of my stream because I did my stream and I compared it to Cup, Goldfire, and all the bots that are used for sack. I compared it to them and said this guy's nowhere near that. And I think the apes might have looked and gone, yeah, he's kind of got a point there, you know. And the ape said that um, they look at sort of they look at stats on bots and they said that they really pushed it with Blur really onto where we should be. And I don't think they did. He's decent, don't get me wrong, he's good. But that's not pushing it. That should be the standard. That should be where everything is at. You know, we shouldn't be thinking like, oh, we pushed it there a bit. Oh, maybe we need to, you know, come back a bit on the next bot. No, that's the standard we should be at. You know, when we have bots like that, that everyone thinks, you know, this bot's pretty good. I'm going to level this bot. You know, that's where we need to be at. You know, that's what I've been pushing for the last 2 years or something. You know, to get to this level, to get to the point where you think this 4-star's pretty good. I might actually level this bot. You know, Alf tries put his health is still weak. Well, yeah, he's not going to have 30k health. He's not. It'd be ridiculous. You always going to have a playoff between DPS and HP. You know, it's always going to be one or the other. You're not going to have both unless it's like Optimus, and then you have. But you know, it's very rare you see both in one bot. And so the playoff was more DPS and less health. They boosted the health. I'm happy with him. I think he's decent. I don't think he's amazing. And the question I always ask myself is, if we got Blur and we gave him a 20% increase in DPS, a 20% increase in health, and a 20% increase on his ability, would I want him as a 5-star? Probably not. Probably not. I still think his damage would need to be more. Yeah, maybe not. You know, and that's why I look at these bots, because you know when we see Skylinks and we see not runabout, I was going to say red alert, sorry. When we see red alert and we see Skylinks, they will just get an increase in DPS, an increase in health, increase in ability, duration, or damage, and they're ready to go. Ready to go 5-stars. So they are good 4-stars. We know that. Just simple updates, you know, they are done. Whereas if they put Dust Up in there, we know they're going to need a massive increase in stats. And so we wouldn't want Dust Up unless they get a fix, and then we fix them and make them improve, then fair enough. But some bots that are like Blur, that are on the cusp, where you're like, they're good, but they're just not quite there. You know, they've not pushed it quite enough to be a game changer, and that's the problem. We've not had many game changing bots this sort of last 2 years, and we need some. You know, they should all be like Blur. That should be the minimum of what bots are, as in usefulness, where people are like, yeah, it's pretty good, and then we should have one where we're like, wow. And they said, yeah, we don't want it to be better than 5-stars, but that's where you push 5-stars. But the biggest problem is they haven't pushed defense in a long time, and that's the big issue. And hopefully that's going to be addressed sooner than later. But that's another conversation anyway. In terms of bug fixes, they did announce last week that Beast Wars, Silver and that guy, yeah. They mentioned last week that he was in the crystals. He wasn't. But both bots will be in the premium crystals and crystals this week. That is it for the newsletter. Let me just try and sort the game out again. There we go. Only blue stacks does that. But again, like I said, LD player actually completely shut down. So hey. So yeah, I'm gonna do some Titan attacks. I'll update on my Titan and where we're sort of going with it. So we are in the middle of a war. So the war is with one prime. So we've I'm just up to base 5, just sort of taking my time a bit, making sure. We lost to one prime last time we faced them by a couple of hundred points, I think it was maybe. Maybe a bit less actually. I'll have a look actually. So we a bit of revenge, and we'll see how we can go. So war history, a couple of wars ago. 60 points. So there you go. That's still quite a low score for us to find. So you can see there that they get 11,970, and that was a poor result, and we've done better. But yeah. So we 0 on 1. We 0 on 1 back, and hopefully we can do that this time round. So you can see there we've got 4 skill points available. So enter tech tree. So the idea is that we're going to do. Get this to 5. We're going to upgrade the Titan passive ability to upgrade the Titan, and then once that is done, Titan Assault, we're up to base 8. We've done 7, so 8, 9, 10, and then we're going to try and take on Triptychon. That's the idea. But yes, just to prove I'm not, full of BS, let's show the man himself. There he is. Level 1-1. Not even touched him. But yeah. Pretty buzzing that I've got him. I'll make use of him. I'll get to level 50 and I'll use him and see how he is. But again, he's not reached them heights where you're like, yeah, this bot is absolutely amazing. So, I think the last recent bot that I've leveled up is Snapdragon, who's at 59. So he'll get to 60 at some point. I'll probably level him. Yeah, a decent bot. But other than that, I don't think anyone's really been leveled past 50-ish. So, yeah, you see a lot of the new bots: Hoist, Grapple, Scattershot, Double Dealer, Nose Cone, obviously. Trailbreaker, Beast Wars, Ironhide, Silverbolt, Blur, all these sort of bots, Yeah, I think the bots are on cooldown, so we might have to come back to this, I think. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, they are actually. Yeah, for another half an hour, I think so. So we'll talk about pathing first. We'll talk about bases, and then we'll go into the Titan. Yeah. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna go into some battles. Might have to coin a few bots or whatever, but we're going to some battles, and then we'll talk about the. Let's find one that's thingy. That's only got one bot missing. Yeah, we'll go this one. Okay, so here's one. So, literally, I'm going to battle and I'm going to talk about whatever we get. Yeah, I'm going to go in zone 14. It's a nice, easy base. But yeah. 4 stars get to level 65. Well, in Wilkinson they can. But yeah, the level 60 upgrade is a lot. Let's just say that. Yes, SG Soundwave, Triptychon is being a pain for everyone. He is. I don't think we're supposed to beat him with the level Titan we've got, but some people have done some clever things to work out how to beat him. Fair enough, to get some more XP, and then literally struggling at the next base after that. But again, we want to strive to do these things, don't we want to try and beat these things? So yeah. Okay, so in terms of pathing, so straight away we look at this base. So if we drop in the middle, the bots are going to go through the wall, and they're going to go through the middle. So we've got defenses on each side are going to be hitting us, yeah? So the idea is we want to get up here. We want to get round this side. If we can go up this side, some of these defenses here won't even hit us. I don't think the cannon will. You can see there, it's nowhere near it, cannon. So we want to path the bots up here. So you got to think, the bots will always prioritize what's close to them. They'll always do that first. So you want to take certain structures out, and it depends on what kind of bots you've got. So you're looking at high damage bots, you're looking at one-shots, sacrifice maybe, using your Titan, using combiners, using boosts, to take out key structures so that you can path your bots where you want them to go to keep them out of danger. You can use Prime Rush, a lot of players use that. It's very easy to do that. But, again, we'll look at a different team here. We've only got certain bots in here, so there's only certain bots we can use. So look at this. Not really sacrifice bots, but we can use a gunner and a healer. But you've got to be careful when you use a gunner and a healer. If you're going to do that, try and use 2 gunners at a time. And the reason for that is that when you drop a gunner, drop a healer, when you use the gunner ability, which you're obviously going to do to sort of clear this area, which I'll show in a minute, the healer just engages and runs off, and then the healer then becomes sort of in front of the gunner and gets in danger, and then going to die. It's going to really, really knacker your attack up. So, to the gunners, let's see what cores we've got. So, I don't think he's got a core, so I think we've only got one gunner, which is a problem. But I can put Springer in there as well. Springer is really good for pathing because you can clear one area, drop your bot, and then shoot Springer over. Absolutely amazing. I'd love him as a 5-star, but the batch he's in is pretty awful, guys. So, be careful if you want a 5-star Springer if you are going for it. But if you get him, don't be disappointed. Okay, so the idea here is we want to try and avoid this combiner beacon. So the structures we want to take out. We want to take out this structure, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. Maybe even... No, I don't think we'll need that one, yeah? So if we take out these 3 structures first, yeah? We're going to use a boost, we're going to use Sunstreaker, we're going to use one Sunstreaker there, I think, and then we'll use Sunstreaker here, I think. We want to keep this structure intact. This is the one we're going to attach onto. We'll drop the bots there, and they're going to walk up to there. So I might actually put Sunstreaker there to try and get rid of this. And yeah, Sunstreaker there. And then you can see there that as long as we don't penetrate the walls, then we're not going to worry. I'm not going to put Sunstreaker here. If I drop Sunstreaker here, he'll target that, he'll destroy that, he'll go this way because that's probably the closest structure. So we're going to drop Sunstreaker right over here so that he targets these 3 bases. 1 left, 1 right, 1 central. That's the idea. We're also going to drop Springer, like I said. We're going to drop a healer to keep them alive. That is the plan. Let's go for it. So you can see there, Springer there, Sunstreaker there, healer there. And then we're going to do Sunstreaker here. And you can see there, Springer's walking off already. And then another Sunstreaker. And the Titans just took out that structure that I didn't want taken out. Let's bring him back a bit. Let's use the boost. There we go. So you can see now, apart from drift, they're all pathing upwards there. We need to get drift up there though. And yeah, thanks Rodimus. Everyone's pathed up, and then Rodimus decides that, nah, I'm not doing that. Thanks, Rodimus. Right, okay, we want to try and get these bots up there. Yeah, so we want to get them down from this bottom section. If you use Primal's ability here, all these bots are going to come down this way. So we don't want to use Primal's ability. We want to keep as many bots as we can up that way there. So Rhinox seat is going down there. Who've we got? We've got Rodimus Prime down there. So we could use Rodimus just to get out away from this combiner, get rid of it. We're going to use a Titan boost on him to get him out of the way there. We want Primal to die. That's fine. Rhinox is coming downwards, so we're going to send him upwards a bit. There we go. We're going to send Springer upwards as well. We want to keep as many bots upwards as we can. Drop a bit of a boost on there like this. And base down. But you can see, other than Rodimus, thanks for that. That's why we don't like him. We've kept this sort of side intact. I'm trying to path around that wall. Grind times, but Rodimus did that because of all the shade you threw at him. Probably. Yeah, Rodimus, it's more hot rod to be fair. It's more hot rod to be fair. Okay. Let's go again. Next base, please. Ooh, which one's the lowest cost? Which one will add 16 then? There we go. We'll coin that one. Yay! One with some gunners in it. That should make it easier. So like I said, you can use a combiner to help you, but I'm going to try and do it without, just to make it a bit more challenging, because Zone 14 is pretty easy, I'm not going to lie. With the bots I've got, but hey. You can do this at any level, guys. I'll be honest with you, at lower levels, it can get really tricky. It can get really difficult, but yeah. Okay, so the main bot I'm going to use here is Sea Spray. Brilliant bot, absolutely unbelievable bot. And what we're going to clear this area here. So we're going to drop Sea Spray. I might actually drop him around here. We want to get around these outposts here and not pop them. That's the idea. The Titan, I didn't consider that last time. We're going to consider it this time. The Titan will probably consider these three here and get rid of these for us. So we don't want to drop on this side. You're probably better pathing from the left, thinking about that, to be fair, from now on. I've always pathed from the right because I'm right-handed, but because of the Titan, you're probably better pathing from the left. So we're going to drop Sea Spray here. I think around, I'm trying to think of the angles. Maybe here, he'll take this section out, but then he'll walk over this way. Then we're going to use Sea Spray on this section here, and Sea Spray will walk up here, and maybe take this section out, and maybe go up there, I think, if we can. Take all this section out. But Sea Spray is that good. So, let's do this. There we go. Titans take that out, I think. Let's use a boost to get rid of that. And then we're going to make sure we're going to path that upwards. And again, we're going to drop that there. Take that out, and then they'll path upwards this way. Even Seasburg's going to walk there. You can see there that you should avoid all them outposts. Yeah, we've only dropped half the team, so you can see there. So all the outposts avoided. We've put them all around. Drop a hack bomb up here, just for the hell of it. We'll take that out there, just for the hell of it. And then we'll put a Chromia shock tower on there. We'll use Warpath to get rid of that bit there, I think. Just keep them away from that outpost there. I don't think they'll go near it because they're gunners. And there we go. Path with only what? 4 bots? 5 bots? Yeah, decent. Like I said, take that sort of structures out there. Avoid the outposts. Try and work a way around them. Yeah, can be quite difficult at HQ17 because of the massive HP. But if you've got one-shot bots, you've got your combiner, you know, you can use it to good effect on some maybe lower bases. But you've got to think that the higher guys know these things. You know, they know how people look for these things and know how to path, and it gets really, really difficult then. Okay, let's go again. Okay, next lowest cost. We've got a 30, we've got a 28. We'll go with a 28. We'll go with this one. Okay, we've got a couple of gunners. Jetfire's got the thing, and then we've got Skyburst. So what I do with this squad is, because I have Slash in this squad, I try and path bots by taking the area out and then pathing Slash upwards. So I'm just looking to path Slash. No one else. Get Slash upwards. That's the idea. So 4 more attacks, I think. 5 maybe. We might do it. So we've got HQ17, so this could be a bit of a challenge. So again, the Titan's going to take this area out. So what we're going to do is, we want to take this area out. We want to take this out, this out, this out, this out, this out. All this area here. We want to take this structure out. Then we want to drop Slash to go towards this area here. And then if we hit that cannon, I think Slash might go through the wall because it's low level. So only 6,400 health. But she might walk round, depending on the range. We don't want to put that outpost. You can see there, we don't want to get into that wall without activating the ability. So always take note of where the sort of outposts, you know, you get used to sort of where they go just by looking. So it's just by looking without pressing the radius. But yeah, I don't want it to get near to this point here. So we're going to take all this section out here with very little ability points and save them all for Slash. That is the idea. So how are we going to get rid of these mortars? I imagine with a leader, putting a leader right on that I put Elita here actually. Elita will do damage to all these, but we have a healer, so we don't want to drop Elita right at the start. We want to get real close with all the bots, then drop Elita there so the healer can still heal. That's the idea. So there we go. Keep slash there a minute. So again, we want to save some ability points. We're not going to use Elita yet. We don't want Elita to leave too far away from the team, because that'll run the healers away. So we're going to wait by that time, and then we're going to do it now. There we are. You can see there. And now they've hit that target, so now I can drop slash, because that'll be gone by the time she comes in. And there she is. She might just hit that build bot, I think. So I'm not concerned about any of the bots now. I'm not too fussed. They can die for all I care. As long as Slash keeps alive and there's no flare mines, I'm not too fussed. Take that structure out there to keep Slash going upwards. Again, all I'm considering is Slash. That is it. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put her on the space bridge up there. Keep her really high. She's got 3 points in that building there. 3 points in that building there. I'm keeping her away from. We don't want to come in downwards. We don't want to get entrapped to these bots down here. We want to keep it nice and high. We've got plenty of ability points left. See there, she's pathed downwards now in range of the HQ. And now normally my slash is 64-9. And basically I can take down a HQ 17 in 2 abilities. Unless it's got a shield generator, which then you've got to consider taking it out, maybe with your Titan or something else. But yeah. Remember as well, your Titan can't help you with Slash because he can't target the HQ. So keep that in mind. There we go. 16 ability points left over. HQ down. So yeah, if you've got Slash, it's all about pathing Slash in range. But remember, if there's a huge area up top, especially HQ 17, it can take a while to get through it in defenses and it's quite costly. You've got to get in range of that HQ quite quickly. It depends what bot you want to get into what position. Yeah, in my Titan campaign, if you want to go and watch that again, guys, I use Goldfire and I use a combiner to path my bots upwards. You can use Optimus Prime, you can probably use Elita and a boost maybe, or maybe a Titan. There's lots of ways you can path. You know, use the bots whatever you've got at your disposal. You can see here that I'm using different teams. I'm not using the same team all the time. I'm looking at the situation going, right, okay, what bot will help me to path in this situation here? And that's why it's important to have a sort of array of bots in your team. If you've got a team of all tanks, you're going to find it hard to path over walls because they can. Obviously, they're going to go through the walls and walk around them. But then again, you've got a team of gunners. Yeah, it'd be easy to path, but they're going to die pretty quickly. So it's important you have a good, mix of team. Rushing bots can be very good for pathing because they wander off like we did with Rhinox in the last battle before. You can rush them back into place. Rodimus, you can't do that, sadly. So I mentioned something else as well that I sort of noticed, before the stream. So I was setting my camera up and it's showing everything sort of backwards on the camera, which I think, yeah. Okay, so I noticed this. So this is my merch, by the way. So if you want to have my merch, check it out. Go and see my channel. Go and press the link, and I have a merch store there. Go and check it out. So obviously the logo is SSW, but do you not think that it looks like Woz backwards? WOZ. Look. W. Looks a bit like an O. And Z. I was pretty impressed by that. But yeah, just saying. But anyway, where's the next one? So 22 coins for that one, 20 coins for that one. Yeah, we'll coin this one there. Zone 14 again. It's showing backwards on the stream, isn't it? Yeah, it is, yeah. Thought it's gonna look a bit strange if it's not showing backwards on the stream, it's sort of reflecting it, and it's like, well, no, it looks like SSW. Yeah, the camera is inverted. Yeah, it is. I think. Very weird, isn't it? I don't know. Like, obviously, I am looking that way, but and it is. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so this base, this base is actually quite a hard pathing base because a lot of the bases, a lot of the everything's split out. But you can see here that if you're looking at the base, look right down the middle. A lot of the defenses are on the right hand side. When you look at my base renting videos, I talk about symmetrical bases. And you might think, oh yeah, Wozza's just going on about symmetrical bases because he's going on because got a bit of OCD there. But you know, it's not all about that. There is sort of, little uh, snippets of information that's important going around that. I know it's laughing a joke and things like that, but when I give this sort of advice, man, basically there's reasons for it. So, for example, this base here, very right-sided, loaded, so it's going to be easier to go up left. So we want to take out probably this section here and then the bots, this section here, that beam laser, and then the bots will go round. So what bots have I got? I've got Prowl to take out the beam laser. In terms of pathing, I might have to use Goldfire. I might have to Goldfire there. So I might drop all the rest of the bots there. But then it won't burn in time, so maybe Goldfire first. So Goldfire here. Then I'm gonna maybe hit this. I might drop him here, so it goes to that Billbot first, then goes up to that Billbot. Then I'm gonna go Goldfire there, drop my bots here. Take that out with Prowl. Take that out with Prowl. Bots will go upwards. Yeah, that's the idea. Okay, let's do that. So drop Goldfire there. It'll go to that Billbot. It'll go to that Billbot. Then we're going to go to there. It might pop the outpost though, maybe. Can I get away with not popping the outpost? We'll wait and see. Yeah, it's popped that outpost. Not too bad though. It's only one. We'll use a boost on that bit there to get rid of it all. Need to get Prowl in range. I think I've got top heavy on Prowl, which is not helping at all. Take that out as well, so it passes them upwards. Yeah, thanks, Impactor. Impactor can actually help to clear this out, actually, I think. So yeah, because we popped that outpost bot, it's going to cause a couple of problems. We're going to pop this outpost there now, aren't we? I think we might just get away with not popping that one. Maybe. We could do some damage there. We could drop the minions upwards this way. There we go, just about. It almost worked. We'll just pop that one outpost, and that's what sort of struggled a bit. But you can see there, we pathed around, tried to avoid these sort of bottom defenses there. IMFC has asked, do you know if Titan Warrior attack perks are supposed to apply to Rodimus and Motomaster and Starsaber and Defosaurus? Because they do. Yeah, I know they do. And the sort of explanation that I've been told is that the problem is that sort of those sort of bots are still classified as special stroke warriors in a way. And so because of that, they sort of incorporate that. Now, the 8s might fix that. Don't depend on that. I wouldn't invest in it thinking, yeah, I'm going to take it to level 5 because I use Star Saber. It might get fixed. Listen, it might not. Think of it as, a nice little gift that might get taken away. And then we'll see how it goes. Hopefully not. Hopefully it'll stick. It's a little advantage in it. It's one of the things in the game that maybe they can't fix. So, we'll see. So where are we up to with the Titan perks? We're getting closer. I know that much. 126, 16 coins for this one. So in terms of this one, we've got Goldfire. So we don't really need to learn Pathing with Goldfire. I'll be honest with you. We could literally use Goldfire in our Titan and clear out Zone 14 pretty much. So we only need 2 more battles, I think. Or 3 more in it. We're 20 points short. So yeah, maybe. So in terms of this base, I would love to have a tactician core because literally, if we take this section out here with a leader maybe, then use a tactical core and just rush everyone upwards and avoid all this. But then there's some nice ability points down here that we probably don't need to use anyone for. So what we're going to do is I'm going to use Elita and Swoop, take this area out. And then, yeah, we're just going to take it nice and easy then. There we go. There we go. They could drop the rest of them. I'm going to keep Goldfire back. I'm going to try and path Goldfire upwards if I can. We've already pathed the leader upwards, but never mind. So we're going to do... where should I stomp her? Over there, I think. Oh, stunned, so she can't do it that way. And that way, I think. And then what we're going to do is get Goldfire in range, and then... might get stunned, we'll see. Nope, don't get stunned. And 9 ability points as well. There we go. Burn, baby, burn. I hate Mind Wipe. And I think I used Silver Bolt a bit. We're rushing there, slow everyone down. Add a bit more smoke so everyone survives. There we go. I'll be honest, I didn't even take that one seriously because it's quite a poor layout. Just add 4 defenses all next to each other, and then everything else up top, maybe not the best design. Okay, any more? I need some more battles, so we need to work out something. Have I used them all yet? 263. Oh, there we go. 18. There's another one. Okay, cool. So with this team, I've been using Sunstorm. Just be keeping an eye out. That's it. SG Soundwaves asked, what 5-star were you really disappointed and angry about that you pulled? Cheetor. Probably. A few, actually. I was disappointed with... I mean, Skyburst was my first, but probably the worst one that I've pulled. Um, Cheetor, I was quite disappointed with, but then they buffed him. And then even Prowl, basically. I wasn't a fan of one-shots, and I pulled Prowl, and, you know. Yeah. Grandstands put use your faction bots. I'll tell you what, I'll show you my faction bots. I'm gonna do. So this base in terms of pathing, is not much to do really. It's very central, so you can't really path it. This is why I say to people, don't put anything at the sides. Keep everything central, and then literally use your walls to path. I mean, the walls aren't great. Let's be honest. I've got sludge, which is going to help us get through the middle. But all we're going to do, literally, I'm going to use sandstorm and sludge. That's it. I'm going to try and get through the base. Only using them two, unless I really, really have to. Oh, and Nars minions, of course. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Of course, Nars minions. Rude not to. So I'm just gonna use just gonna keep an eye on Sunstorm. Keep an eye on the health of all the bots, and you'll see how good he is. So, uh, I'm gonna use Sandstorm right now because all the abilities are coming in, and then I'm gonna use Sandstorm here. You can see there. Look at the health. High damage area. Use them again. Try and get rid of that combiner. Yeah, keep them all alive. Use Sandstorm again. All that damage they're taking. But we're going to keep them all alive. You see there, the health's gone back up again. We're going to use Sandstorm again. Look, Sandstorm. Just spamming Sandstorm. And that's why it's so good. Sandstorm spam. We're in the range of 20 now? 20 points? Might have to do one more attack with our low level bots just to get the extra Titan XP. And I want to look at that. I want to look how much we need. Well, yeah, while we're here, look at my faction bots. It's a bit embarrassing. I'm not gonna lie. Spam storm. I like that action whale. I like that spam storm. Decepticons. Our top Decepticon is level 10. So yeah, I'm not a fan of opposite factions, as you can see. Yeah, some decent bots, I know, but oh, level 1. I think these level 10. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Look at that. Look at that waste of spark. Look at that. Absolute waste. And I learned my lesson when I started getting my 4 stars. Okay, let's have a look. What do we need? Oop, nope, near it. Nope, near it. Got 4 skill points. What do we need? Yes, 20. I better get a skill point for this, actually. I'm a bit worried now, actually, that I don't. I'm sure I will, though. I better do. If not, we're taking on to come without it. But hey, let's go for this. Any more we can coin? Let's have a look. Oh, look at that. 3 coins. Yay, just did it. Okay, cool. We've got Tusk Prime in this team, so it's super easy to path. Because literally, there's no we need to take his defense out. We need to take that one out. We just go rush. Dead easy. PPK Apocalypse as well. Part of the PPK family. Quite a few of my followers from PPK. Shout out to PPK. Okay. Again, right-sided base, right loaded, very easy. We're going to avoid all this over here. The Titan's going to help us. So that's Prime. So what we're going to do, going to drop Rook over there. We're going to distract these outposts by popping the outpost there. Then we're going to drop the bots around here like this. I probably don't need all these bots, to be honest with you, but... So they pops now. Yep, there we go. That's the surprise in range. Let's rush all the bots around there like that. There we go. We know this. We know how this works. Spam the abilities there to get rid of all that. And then we don't need to rush now. They're going to walk upwards. Super easy. There we go. There we go. Super easy. Again, guys, make sure your base is symmetrical. Don't put anything around the sides of the base. Don't put it right-sided or lopsided, one either way. Makes it super easy to rush to, guys. Super easy. So again, yeah, pathing is all about just understanding where your bots are going, where they're going to walk. I'll be honest with you, like I said, there's some bots in there that I don't even hardly use, like Rodimus. Like, you know, there's certain bots that path a bit different than everyone else. Blaster's one of them. Ultra Magnus is one of them. Maybe Rodimus is one of them now. Thinking about it after this. You know, there's certain bots that path different ways depending on their abilities and depending on their passive, things like that. You got to consider everything as such like that. But yeah. Okay. Titan. Why have I only got 4? This is so annoying. I've seen some complaints about this in the chat. Because apparently you need to get all the way there and then you get 6 points because you can't get past that. So we're going at Triptychon without it. We're going at him. I don't care. I'm not waiting. We're going without it. I don't care. Said I would. So we will. So from my understanding is that you use the abilities and then when you use them, you let him use his passives before you use them. Um, that's my take on it. Hmm. Yeah, I believe so. I read something about it in the chat, and I should have known that maybe, but I don't agree with it personally. But hey, I'm worried I might actually even lose to this base now, man, Tripticon. Find that bases with clump defenses, they really struggle. Wow, Tripticon down. Oh, Metroplex down even. What? Wow. It's ridiculous, really. You can get through some of these dead easy, and then some of them you can't. It is crazy. I shouldn't rush, really, but I just sort of rush through it, and I don't really take much seriousness in it, really. Take that out, then rush through. I just don't think the abilities are that good, really, but I get it's a 3-star, so, I think fair point. There we go. Base down. See, and then we beat this base with 3/4 health. I've said this a long time that, zone 13 and 15 are so unbalanced. Okay, so this is a HQ 16, so we need to take this a bit more seriously now. A lot of HQ 15 defenses though, so maybe we got a good chance of this one. And talk about pathing, don't even try and path Metroplex, it's ridiculous because we've got so many passives. It's almost impossible to path him. No, even rockets don't go where you want them to. Oh, it's gonna be touch and go this one. Yeah, base down. I think it was depending on the strength of the outpost bots. That makes a huge difference, I think. Okay, Crypticon at level 9 against Metroplex level 7, is it? I think. Mine level 7. Have a look. Might be 6 actually. We'll find out. He's actually just come out of upgrades, so it might be 7. We'll see. We'll see. Yep, level 7. So 7 against 9. I have no right winning this. Let's do this. So start right at the back of the landing pad. Use the first ability. Let him run out his passives. Let him do that. Let him drop his passive again. Do the other passive. Let him do his other passive. Then do that one. Then does the other passive again. Then does that passive. Then does passive again. And then we go into battle. So you see there that even though I've hit him with all of them, we're at similar health already. Uppercut to stun him. Doesn't stun him at all. Just got to fast forward at the minute. That's all we can do. Let him do his passive. There we go. We've uppercutted him to stun him a bit. Our attack gets stunned. Oh, this is going to be close. I think we're going to just about lose though, I think. Ah, that was close. That was close. That was close. What did we do wrong? What did we do wrong? I don't think we did much wrong then. Maybe better with, I don't know. I don't know. Okay. So use that passive to keep him backwards. See, he's used less passive attacks this time, you see. He used a lot more last time. There he goes again. We'll try and use a. This one's even worse. Let's try and do like a Street Fighter bashing thing. Come on, hit him! Hit him! Hit him! And we're dead. Worse than last time. But yeah, sad as it is. Fail! Epic fail! I'm not too fussed. Like I said, sometimes we've got probably get off of that one, we'll probably fail in the next one anyway. But like I said, we never expected to get through. But I think an extra level, then he will. So where we at with him? Let's have a look. So 90,000. Wow. Yeah, IMFC, that's a good point. You know, just likes this mode because there's not a lot of strategy to it. Yeah, that's a very good point. I think maybe when you get more Titan attacks and perks, there might be a bit more strategy to it. But I kind of agree with that. You know, there needs to be more strategy as such. That's something we said in the playtest, but something that we couldn't change. But that's it. Yes, that's it is. But yeah, talk about the new combiners. So yeah, we've had the new combiners now, and you know, so what do you guys think of this? So the new combiner is only 3 bots. All the new combiners are 5 and 6. So should the new combiner be as big as the other combiners on the screen? Should it be smaller? You know, should it be as powerful? Should it be less powerful? Should it be more powerful in line with every single combiner that's been before? Does it make sense making a combiner with just 3 bots more powerful than a combiner with 5 bots, maybe? That's the big discussion that we're talking about in playtest and deciding that, you know, which way we sort of think it'd go, you know, where they should go. And this is no sort of, you know, idea on where we actually get out of playtest. It's just a discussion really about where we should push the bot to. Should we push it to being the best one in the game with only 3 bots? You know, should it be, you know, on par with another combiner? So, you know, yeah. What do you guys think of that? You know? Uh, but yeah, they're testing really well. And what I will say is that they've been quite clever with the abilities, actually. I really like the abilities, and I like what they've done with it. And it's a shame they couldn't do that with the other combiners. I will say this much. But yeah, pretty pleased at the minute. Just needs some changes slightly. But overall, I'm pretty happy with the combiner. It's a combiner that I'd probably want. And yeah, but the big discussion is, you know, how big should he be, and where does he fit in the meta in terms of, you know, I don't think he should be better than Computron, personally. I don't think he should be better than even, obviously, Omega. But is there room sort of behind that, just about thereabouts? You know. A few answers that we've got. Emil Mass reckons should be smaller. Subbot says yes, 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 pretty much. SG Soundwave says a little bit smaller, but has more power than Optimus Trashimus. Well, yeah, I think that's not hard, let's be honest. And Silbot's put a good point there. The size, mass shift. You know, 3 bots can transform into something bigger than 5 bots. I mean, because Megatron can turn from a massive robot into a gun, so why not? And that was another sort of another angle on the discussion as well. So yeah, we've had that discussion as well. Um, and Matt Paul has put us an elder combiner, so should be stronger and smarter due to experience. Again, you know, these are sort of all valid arguments and valid points. Silverbots, but look at Comptron when he combines after break grows before emerging. I didn't know that, does it? After break grows? Interesting. SG Soundwave should be a little bit bigger than Broadside. Yeah, maybe. Somewhere between Broadside and the combiner, maybe. IMFC says should be less powerful due to being easier to come by. Well, that's a good point. Yeah. Yes, Sharks. Yeah, I am. We are testing Magnaboss. He is in testing at the minute. Yes. Hans Omar von Harold Duarte says 3 combiners should be powerful, but not as the 5 or 6. Maybe. Magnaboss should be just as strong or a little bit stronger than Volk. Yeah, that's my sort of feeling personally. I think that he should be good, useful, but maybe not, you know, not the best, you know. But because every single combiner that's been before has got better and better and better and progressed. So maybe not, you know, as good as them. Yeah. If Magnaboss is a little better than Volk, then he's kind of garbage. Yeah, but if he's a little better than Volk, but only takes 3 bots, then it's going to be quite easy to get for a lot of people, which means a lot of people will get a half decent combiner. But I kind of get that maybe just making it 3 bots is going to be a bit unfair. But yeah. Hmm. But yeah, testing is going well. I imagine we may be able to show maybe more, maybe next week or the week after, maybe 2 weeks time, maybe. But yeah, interesting. I've also had a chat with Dale as well, and asked him if the content creators can have the exclusive on the 5-star badge. He said hopefully that could be the case. So you should be able to see the 5-star badge in all its glory, given to the content creators before it even comes in the newsletter. Hopefully, uh, fingers crossed. So don't forget, guys. If you like this stream and you want to see more exclusives and more Transformers Earth War stuff, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell button, and don't forget to don't miss another stream, guys. Yeah. Any questions you've got, you can come and hit me up on stream. If you can't catch me on stream, you can put it in the YouTube comments and I'll always pick them up. You can even hit me up in Discord and tag me in there as well, and I'll always hit them up, guys. I'll always reply if you tag me in there. I'm sure my Discord members will back me up. You know, I do spend a bit of time in there. I sort of nip in, nip out. Obviously, life's hectic. But yeah, if you tag me, I'll always answer any questions if you tag me in there. Yeah. Try and stick to Discord, though. Don't private message me, guys. I have all private messages sort of turned off, notifications, unless I look for them. So hit me up in Discord, guys. I'll always, yeah. IMFC has also asked, do you know any time frame for SA11? Yes, I imagine in a few weeks' time. I was asking the apes in the last stream, and they said it will come before Christmas. So Christmas is only 5 weeks away, is it? Yeah. So in the next few weeks, definitely. Definitely. Grind times, but good grief, I hope my computer's fixed time for the new batch. Me too. I really do. But yeah, it's going to be interesting. See, I thought to myself, well, why don't they give one exclusive to each content creator? But then we already know 2 of them, so that only leaves 3. But there's like, oh, what if it was 6 though? But that only leaves 4, and it's me, Hoist, Grind Time, Soldier, and yeah. So, you know, there's too many content creators to even mention. You know, there's too many content creators for how many bots are in the batch. If there was 5 in the batch and then we didn't know any of them, then yeah, it'd work out fine. But yeah, I think we'll find out next Wednesday of the next 5-star batch, which could be interesting. Could be interesting. All right, well, that's it for today's stream. Thanks for everyone for tuning in. I hope in some way we've helped everyone sort of learn a bit about pathing and how to take on bases, and hopefully you can do a bit more better leveling and get some more resources, better points in events, just from sort of watching this stream. Yeah. So if anyone asks you about pathing in your alliances, not too sure, just point them this way. Just say, you know what, what's the stream the other day? Go and check it out. Listen, I don't expect that everyone's. I mean, I know we have a select few that tune in for every single stream. I really appreciate that. But, you know, I get that people don't have the time to sort of tune into every single stream. But, you know, if someone's struggling, like I said, we set this channel up to help people. So if someone's struggling and we know they are, and you know that I've done a video to help them, just point them this way and just say, listen, guys, go and check out this. If you guys even just watch one video, guys, go and check out X video. You know, videos like the Cup Lagooning. Don't let someone Cup Lagoon until they've seen that video. It'll help them loads. It'll save them money. It'll save them time. Save them resources. Tell them to go and check it out first, guys. Yeah. If someone's just sort of new to the game and not too sure about pathing and they're struggling, send them this way. Say, listen, go and watch this one stream, Wozzas. It talks about pathing. It'll learn you everything you need to know. Yeah. Like I said, we're trying to help people. We're trying to sort of, you know, get the game easy for people. You know, they don't watch every single video. I ain't too fussed. You know. Well, let's try and help whoever we can in our alliances if they're struggling. Yeah. Alright, well, thanks for watching. Like I said, really appreciate it, guys. Don't forget to hit that like on video before you leave. Don't forget to subscribe. Check out the merch store. And I'll see you next week. Alright, thanks for watching, guys, and peace out, guys.